back to another week of Circle Time. I'm Miss Alex. Let's start with our Circle Time song. Hands go up and hands go down. I can roll them round and round. Listening ears, 1, 2. I can listen, so can you. I can sit, I'll show you how. Circle Time is starting now. Guess what, guys? Today we're going to be talking about fairy tales and fables, and I'm so excited! But before we do that, let's take a look back on some of the things that we've been learning over the last few weeks. First, do you remember what shape this is? This is our shape of the month, square. Now, squares have 4 sides, and all 4 of those sides are the exact same size. So, here's a song to help you remember how you can recognize a square. A square is like a box, a square is like a box. It has 4 sides, they're all the same. A square is like a box. This month we've also learned how to count all the way up to 6. We're getting on up there. We learned to count to 6 using these 3 numbers: 4, 5, and 6. Now I want you to count to 6 with me using your fingers. We're starting at 1. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to take our other hand and that makes 6. Good job. You guys, I'm so excited. We're about to go into the wonderful world of fairy tales. But before we do that, I want to take a look at this week's letter. This letter is I. I makes 2 sounds. And I. I. Let's name some words that start with the letter I. This one might be your favorite. Ice cream, igloo, iguana, idea. Now I have an idea. Let's welcome our friend Princess Ellie. Hi! Princess Ellie is gonna help me tell you a little bit about what fairy tales are. Now, fairy tale usually starts with once upon a time. Fairy tales are make-believe stories. They usually take place in a magical kingdom, a cottage, a forest, or a land far away. A lot of times the characters will be a prince or a princess like Ellie. A lot of fairy tales also have talking animals. The story will usually end with the characters living happily ever after. And these stories teach important lessons. Today we're going to be reading a book called Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. And since it's a fairy tale, we'll talk about the lesson you might have learned after we read it. Once upon a time, there were 3 bears. There was a Papa Bear, and a Mama Bear, and a baby bear. One day, Mama Bear made some hot porridge. She made a big bowl for Papa Bear, a medium-sized bowl for Mama Bear, and a small bowl for Baby Bear. The porridge was very hot, so the 3 bears went for a walk until it got cool. Just then, along came a little girl named Goldilocks. Goldilocks looked inside the house. There she saw the 3 bowls of porridge. Goldilocks was hungry, so she tasted Papa Bear's porridge, but it was too hot. Then she tried Mama Bear's porridge, but it was too cold. Then she tried Baby Bear's porridge. It was just right. So she ate and ate until she ate it all. Oh dear. Then Goldilocks wanted to sit down. First she sat in Papa Bear's rocker, but it rocked too fast. Then she sat in Mama Bear's rocker. It rocked too slow. Then she sat in Baby Bear's rocker. It rocked just right. So Goldilocks rocked and rocked. She rocked so much the little rocker broke. Oh no. Then Goldilocks wanted to lie down. First she tried Papa Bear's bed. It was too hard. Then she tried Mama Bear's bed. It was too soft. Then she tried Baby Bear's bed. Wouldn't you know it, it was just right. So Goldilocks fell asleep in Baby Bear's bed. A little while later, the three bears came home. The bears looked at their porridge and Papa Bear said, "Someone has been eating my porridge." Then Mama Bear said, "Someone has been eating my porridge." And Baby Bear said, "Someone's been eating my porridge too, and now it's all gone." Then the bears looked at their chairs and Papa Bear said, "Someone's been sitting in my chair." Then Mama Bear said, "Someone's been sitting in my chair." Baby Bear said, "Someone's been sitting in my chair too, and now it is broken in pieces." Then the bears looked at their beds, and Papa Bear said, "Someone's been sleeping in my bed." Mama Bear said, "Someone's been sleeping in my bed." Then Baby Bear cried out, "Someone has been sleeping in my bed too. Look, there she is now." When Goldilocks saw the three bears, she jumped out of Baby Bear's bed and ran. She ran and ran as fast as she could, away from the three bears' house. And the bears never saw little Goldilocks again. The end. So what lesson did you learn from this fairy tale? You can discuss it with your mommy and daddy. The moral of the story for me was to think about your actions and how they affect others. And if you enjoyed reading this fairy tale today, there are a lot more fairy tales out there. You could read The Three Little Pigs, Little Red Riding Hood, Jack and the Beanstalk, Princess and the Pea, and a lot more. And you could probably find some of these books around your house, but if not, you can go to the library. That's where I found this book. Alright guys, now before we go, I want to take a look in a different kind of book. One that's not full of fairy tales, but instead is full of truth that will help you get through life. Let's take a look at our Bible focus. Our Bible focus is, Jesus is our shepherd. Jesus says in John 10:11, "I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep." Just like a flock of sheep follow their shepherd, we follow Jesus. And just like a shepherd takes care of his sheep, Jesus takes care of us. What a blessing. Now before we go, of course, let's sing our goodbye song. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Thank y'all so much for joining me again today. I always love spending time with y'all, and I can't wait to see you next week. Bye.